Hello, hello. Yes, my mic's working. I clicked a button by accident. I'm so sorry, everyone on the live chat who've been messaging me going, it's not working. Am I blocked? You're not blocked. I just pressed the wrong button. Anyway, hello, everybody. Live commentary mode is now not on. Everyone can send messages. So bots, behave yourself. And trolls. Actually, someone was saying to me the other day, remarkably, I don't often get that many, but I very rarely get trolls and bots on this channel. I'm obviously not famous enough, to get them. But there we go. It's lovely to see you all on the live. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you so much for joining. Always good to have you here. I'm trying not to blink. Whenever I watch myself back, I get really embarrassed because I know they're going, Ruth, you're blinking so much. So I try not to blink too much. Like Wednesday Addams. Anyway, I'm feeling a bit silly. I was just talking to Esther, my sister, and she was telling me the funniest story. I'm not going to tell it. I'm not going to spoil it. She can tell you at some point on her live, but she's just had the funniest day at school. Kids are hilarious. If you want a laugh, you work with children. All right. Hi, Valerie, Melanie, Kim, Shaz, Deb, Vicky, Martina, Anne, Glenna, Jane. Hello, Vicky. No, it was my fault, Vicky. I pressed a button. Yeah. At least I know that if I don't want to read all your chit chat, I can switch the chat off. When I don't want to be told what to do by you lot. There we go. Hi, Janice. There we go. Okay, so I've been playing with Modern Garden today, the stamp set Modern Garden, because a few of you have asked me to do a class on it, and I was going to throw out a couple of dates. Friday the 8th of December. Don't know if that's a good date for you. Or at some point that week. It's Tom's birthday on the 6th. So I don't want to kind of book out my Saturday unless I could do the Saturday morning for my South Pacific friends. So anyway, have a chit chat in the chat and let me know who's available if you want to do a Modern Garden class. And I will mention it again later. I'll mention it a few times throughout the live because I know there'll be people joining in as they come. So if I show you what I've done so far, I spent about an hour and a half or so this afternoon just having a play with it, just to kind of get used to it. And so I will show you my designs and you can tell me what you'd like to learn. Hi, Lisa. So if you're not familiar with a stamp set, this is what it looks like. Lots of flowers. And you've got these great sentiments, and then there is a punch to match it. I haven't played with that yet. What's that? You did put your fingers on a blocking button. Well, if you prefer to be on your own. I know. I have energetic followers. Never a truer word was spoken, Martina. Very energetic followers. And the papers, the papers that go with this suite are just gorgeous. I mean, I don't think I have had a pack of papers in my hand that I've just wanted to kind of sit and stroke for so long. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've had a pack of papers where I've gone, yummy, yummy, yummy. Just want to eat it all up. Love these, love these. What's on the back of these? Not so keen on those ones, but I like the neutrals of that. Oh, that's nice and Christmassy. Actually, I had an email from someone saying, am I doing a class on a stamp set? And I said, yes, hopefully Modern Garden. And she said, oh, is there something in it that I could use as a poinsettia? And I went, yes, there is. I'm a little bit disappointed though that, see this leaf here, that one, it's not here. It's not in this one. So that after playing this with this afternoon, I've realised that it is lacking in leaves. We've got that thing there, then we've got these, and that, which in my opinion is not enough leafage. The punch just does nothing. I mean, nothing at all for me. Yeah, I know, I agree, Kim. But I'm determined to make it work, because there is a stamp set in the new mini catalogue that matches this punch, and I actually think it matches better than this stamp does. Yeah, what kind of wife books ladies into a class on her husband's birthday? Janice, that's hilarious. Yeah, his birthday's on a Wednesday, which is a bit of a weird day for us. Like, I'll have parent and toddler group in the morning, and we've got our prayer meeting in the evening, so we probably won't do anything too. I just did what I hate hearing. Oh, sorry, hate's a strong word. I didn't mean to say that. I mean, I dislike it when people say they say K instead of G, like, oh, anyway, I just did it. I just heard myself do it. Ugh. Anyway, let's play. Yeah, I don't know if I can get much inspiration from these, because, like, as I said, frustratingly, some of the leaves in here are not depicted on this, and I'm wondering whether I've got a free stamp set coming to me because I attended on stage, and I wonder if there's some leaves in there that would look good. Or there is a set in here, isn't there, that has sort of more stylistic leaves, and I'm wondering if that was meant to go, you know, used with it, as it were. What's this called again? Modern Garden. Right. Don't know if it's anywhere near it. No, hold on. Sorry, bear with, folks, bear with. I'll be with you in 2 shakes of a tail feather. I'm sure there is like a simplistic leaf stamp. Or is it Precious Pine Cones I'm thinking of? What's that? Oh, So Sincere. 41 and 47. Oh, come on, page. Ah, yes. Oh! How did I miss that? Okay, right, let's have a look at this. Who's got this stamp set? That's interesting, because I think that teamed with that would have been what I needed. Although these are shown at 50%. So these are a bit bigger. Okay, that's interesting. All right, why did I not think of using that? The stamp set Love for You has stamps similar to this one. Could you use the leaves from it? Yeah, I could. I need to find out, though, from those of you who want to do the class with me, whether you want me to stick strictly to this stamp set, or if you mind me mixing it up a bit. The only thing is, if I do mix it up a bit, I can't get... I don't want to exclude anyone or make anyone feel excluded by not having a stamp set that I'm using. That's the only tricky thing. I've done one class based on textured floral, which was my first... Oh, and the Joy of Noel. I've only done it twice, where I've done a class based on a singular stamp set, and each time I just focused on that one stamp set. And it was a good discipline for me, to be honest, because you know me, I like to use all the stamp sets. I'm just folding some of this on here because I was stamping on my mat earlier, and where I overhang, I end up getting ink everywhere. So I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Right, Colours, hello. Love for you. Oh, now I need to just check what that looks like. Love for you. Love for me. Love for... Have I got that one? Does anyone know if I've got that one or not? Oh, I do have that one. Yes, it has got a few leaves in it, but not many. Not many. We'll come back to that. I personally like having a particular stamp set in class as it kind of helps me to get it to know a bit better. All right, do you want to have a look at my little samplies? All right, I'll show you what I did first of all. So this was my first play with that stamp set. I'll give you a moment to take that in. I wanted to have a very sort of soft kind of feel to it. That was my first play. Hi, Miss Navarana. Hi, Shaz. Who else has just come in? All right, so that was that one. Then, what did I do next? Oh, that was another little play. That one. Then, might have been that one. I was trying the whole Christmas colours thing. So I do like this, but I don't like the layout of it. I want to play with that a bit more. Then I did that one. I just wanted to do two little floral, what's the word? Little bouquet type things. I actually stamped it that way. And I feel there's something lacking. There's something else that needs to happen here. So I'm going to have a bit more of a play. Because in the class, I'd like to teach you to do one kind of like little posy. And yeah. Then, right, I'm definitely going to teach you that one. All right, this is definite. So definite that I've even written myself notes on the back. Ooh, I just dropped it. But this layout will definitely be making it to the class. All right, so I'm not going to stamp anything like that now because I want to teach you that one. So that's a definite. Then I wanted to have a go with sort of stamping and creating a pattern that's a bit different from what I normally do. So this is what I had to play with. But then when I started stamping those, I didn't like it anymore. So I stopped. But what I then did was I liked the colour combinations. And then I went for doing something like this instead. So please remember, these are half sheet wonders. So these are standard cardstock cut in half. And then this one would then be cut half in half for a card front. All right. So this one is definitely making it to class. I'm definitely teaching you that one. And then, is that it? I think that is it. So out of these ones, was there anything you particularly liked? I'll pop these out like that. Yeah, as I said, I want to teach you how to do that one. Mary Beth says, please consider a posy class, please. Do you mean like do you mean a wreath or a big posy? Dottage is lacking. I know, Martina. It's just not, well, the only dottage that is in that stamp set is this little one here. That one. And it's more like mold or a skin condition than it is dottage. What can I say? I like that one. Something about that one I quite like. Oh, hold on, I've muddled it all up now. 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so sorry. I muddled that. I muddled it. Do it again. The class, I'm thinking of doing it around the 8th of December. Lisa, when are you back? Love these 60s vibes. Oh, just the theory behind making them and how to compose them. A posy or a wreath. I do have a wreath class, and I'm happy to schedule one because I've got somebody who I think would like to do it. Yeah, there is also already a established wreath class that I teach. Yeah. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you just do those numbers again, please? Sorry. Sorry about that, everyone. I moved it before realizing what I was doing. A posy class. Okay, so the posy class that I teach is the one that is a pay what you want class in aid of the Ukraine. So I am happy to schedule one. It's basically the class that I gift to charity. Hi Diane. You're good with wreaths. Okay, 3, 4 and 5. So 3, 4 and 5. Oh really? You like that one? Okay. Might have to have a bit more of a play with that one then. Yeah, me too, Martina. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. But it's sometimes it's good for me to have that discipline. So I'm going with it. Lisa, when will you be back? I could make it the following week. 15th. What about December the 15th? Right, I'm going to start stamping. Stop chatting. Let's do some stamping. Oh, Martina, I've got 2 candles on my foot warmer tonight, but it's almost a bit too warm under my feet. I'm going to have to fold up a blanket or sit on something that's... Gets a bit warm. Sorry, go with. I'll be with you in 2 seconds, everyone. I've just got to do something to make myself a bit more comfortable. Oh, do I need to start writing a list? Bear with. Right. Kim, are you free that day? I know, listen girls, if you see smoke curling up, it's Ruth's feet on fire. I know. The other thing I struggle with, partly, is that because it's such a solid stamp, if you have any fibres at all anywhere on your ink pads, floating around in the air, they will get onto these. And so it's really obvious when when they show up. Right, so that was real red with the largest, what I would term the sort of poinsettia looking flower. Now I do find that this little one, I think, is designed to sit along the top of it, and what I do is I look for the longest flower, the longest petal that's sticking out there, and I just sort of look for that long one that's sticking out there, and that sort of fits, look, on top like that. So this is a little preview, everybody, of what you'll be doing, or, you know, well, it's kind of it's a preview because basically I'm using the stamp set that we're going to be using in the class. So as I said earlier, this will be the third class that I've done, which is a bit of a deep dive into one specific stamp set. Although I did do In Symmetry a few years ago, and I guess that was a bit of a deep dive into one particular stamp set, but I didn't really dive as deep as I have done with these ones. All right, so then there are sort of options for centers, which I do like. There's a couple of sort of round centers. You've got that one and that one, and then you have this texture thing. I'm just going to grab some crushed curry because make sure it's clean-ish. Pop that in the middle like so. Ta-da! There we go. Easy peasy, that one. And then I'm going to go for a bit of Old Olive and get the little... Oh, now there's a tiny weeny little stamp that you have to be careful you don't lose. And then let's get some of this foliage, which I do struggle with this one being the only longish leaf stamp that we have in this collection. It is a bit odd that they haven't put any other leaves. See, if I was designing this stamp set, I would have gone, please put some more leaves in. Oh, we did do the fireworks one, yeah, but that was with other stamp sets, wasn't it? It was the firework one was, yeah, it was with other stamp sets too. As you can tell, making this up as I go along. So if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're here because you searched for the term One Sheet Wonder, my One Sheet Wonders are a little bit different from some of the others you might find on the internet. I stamp my own One Sheet Wonders, but they are technically still One Sheet Wonders because you have to cut them up to use them. Now, I've just realised that I want to do a cluster up here. That's a bit clever of me to realise it after I'd stamped them, but there we go. But these things happen. You're, you know, designing away. And now I'm deliberately trying not to let the flowers cross over too much because it is a solid stamp. And when you're dealing with a solid stamp, it's a very different beast to any of the, like when you're doing stamping with the distinctive ones. It's very different. Oh, I'm done. Are we? So the thing about partial stamping, not quite sure which way to pop the next one. Oh well, I'll go with that. There we go. All right. Yes, it does. It is a flower stem. You can put some. Well, oh, you could put some little balls in the end. Could do that. Might just do that actually. Oh, they look really cute. Funny, I've been experimenting with this stem all day and I'd not thought of doing that with them. I quite like that. Need a bit more green. Ruth, do you think this set will be on sale since it's in the mini? Yes, possibly. Possibly in your area. It's not going to be on sale in Europe. I've seen the list. Yeah, but it's definitely not carrying over. So if you like this stamp set, you need to get it now. It's not, it was not on the carryover list that I looked at. So, which I was a little disappointed about, but hey ho. There's lots of gorgeous stuff coming. I mean, it's a good one to have in the collection. There's lots of really great flowers. It is one though that I think I'd be happier using it with some other stamps. I quite like that. Oh, I've missed one. There we go. Me in class, please. Fabulous. I'll put your name down. A bit of paper gone. Where's my bit of paper? It was just here by my side. Oh, there it is. All right, Shaz. Yes, Jodie. What was that about the... This flower stamp would work nice when you make your own stamp pad technique. You are so right. Yes, definitely. Yep. The baby wipe technique. Yes, definitely. Right. Should we go for a bit of Cajun Craze? Do you have this one, Jodie? Because it would be helpful for you to have it for the class. Hi, Nina. Great to see you. All right, that softened it a little bit, hasn't it? Yeah. Ruth, I told my fiance that I wouldn't buy any more stamp sets. Have to blame you once again. Oh, you already got... Oh, no, Jodie, you haven't got it. Hi, Lane. Right. So it has floral dottage, this one. Do I do a bit of yellow? Oh, can't think what colour. I could go a paler yellow because I've used crushed curry. If I use lemon lolly. But I want it still to be quite Christmassy. Oh, wild wheat. Because that's like a greeny yellow, isn't it? It's like a weird yellow. Let's do that. Oh, you know when YouTube just like suggests videos to you? Well, yesterday, after my live, YouTube suggests that I watch chiropractic videos. Oh my goodness, some of them are so moving. They're people who have had like, I mean, obviously they only put like the best ones on YouTube, don't they? But there are people who practice, you know, as chiropractors. And there are people who turn up who are like literally bent double like over and in pain, and or people who've just been in pain for a very long time, and because of them, you know, maybe they had an accident and then they weren't, you know, their bodies weren't properly adjusted, and then basically they've, you know, like walked weird, you know, in a funny way, so then their bodies have stiffened up and they're in like loads of pain anyway. And then you watch them have their treatment, and over the course of their treatment they're loosening up, and it's amazing. I mean, I know it's not the answer for everybody, it all depends what's wrong with you, but just seeing people transform in front of your eyes. And the one I saw was of this guy who's bent over, was this Indian chap, and he came back for treatment like over a course of a few days, possibly a week, and he walked out of there straight, you know, as he should have been. But when he walked in, first of all, he was completely like bent over. It was incredible. Right, so I'm using the wild wheat just to do the centres for these, and what I'm doing is where I've done first, second and third generation, I'm doing the same again. So first, second, third generation, so it's naturally fading as I use this stamp. Oop, first, second, third. See, first, second, third. Right. Da, 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 da. I suppose you can create your own dottage. That's the other option, that you can create your own dottage with some of the little dots there. Ooh. And what I do like sometimes doing is creating like little, almost like little puff balls of flowers. Do that. There we go. Oh, there's lots of them, Nancy. There's loads of different ones. There's just look up chiropractic videos on YouTube. They're amazing. Oh, that one fell off. I can send you the link to the one that I saw about the guy who was bent over. That was I think I might be able to find that one again for you. All right, there we go. Stamped off yellow. Oh, sorry, too late. Nancy, you're hurting my ears. Hi, Vicky. Wow, you just have to have baked beans for a month. That's what we say. Have baked beans for a month. Well, I spent £30 on cakes today because my daughter's having being baptised on Saturday. So I think I've told you about this place near me that sells. It's a cake factory, and so remember they have a factory shop, and so we can go and buy the cakes. Now sometimes you open the cake and you can see that one has been tested. A slice has been tested, so that's the risk you run. Or sometimes they've been cut up a bit weird. There we go. Vivid but very pretty. Thank you. Just going to add, I just feel there's a bit of a space there, so I'm just going to pop a little thing of flowers there. There we go. I'll just do flowers there. All right, I'm happy with that. I quite like that. I told myself I didn't need another flower set. Wash your mouth out, Jackie. Wash your mouth out. Oh, I get it now. Because Nancy keeps putting caps. Apparently, it's Nancy's way of, making sure you've heard her. Right, let's do another one. Anyone got some colour suggestions? This was my Christmas one. But I'm happy to do some other colour themes. Please suggest them quickly while I don't know, clean my stamps. That's what I'm going to do. Clean them while you're giving me colour options. Oh, lovely to see you, Melanie. How are you keeping, my darling? And has your big brown box arrived of new goodies? You were going to be restocking up, weren't you? That's the last time you said to me. I'm trying to get back into using my stamp cleaner a bit more, because I have realised it is one of the best things for cleaning stamps and blocks and fingers sometimes. Modern Garden 15th. Although it's clear in my diary at the moment. I do worry about scheduling things near to Christmas though, because times they do get busy. But I'm just going to have to, if it's in the diary, it's in the diary, and you'll just have to forgive me if I have to cancel it. But I mean, I'm hoping I don't have to cancel it. Sorry, I'm not suggesting I will, but I think I'm free. I mean, my diary is clear. Right, I'd rather eat baked beans and toast for a month so I could have SU goodies. I know, I'm just not sure Fred would be happy with that. Not Fred. Sorry, Vicky. Wrong husband. Oh, what's Vicky's husband's called name? God, I've forgotten. Someone type, what's Vicky's husband's name? Okay. Right, let's move on. What was that? Purples and what? Pink and purples. Oh, good. All right, so we've got some other stamps that can be teamed up together. These two look fabulous together. Let's go for that one then. Bit of fresh Freesia, I think. Oh, I hope you get a chance soon, Melanie. Brian, thank you, Brian. Yes, I don't think Brian will be happy on baked beans. Oh, take care, Diane. It may be beans. I said no more flowers, and then I found painted poppies on eBay. Oh, no, if you got it. Yeah, no, if you find those things, it's worth getting. I'm actually going to stamp a bit of Boho Blue over the top of this. Look how fabulous that looks. There we go. And then I'm going to get some Highland Heather. And I was thinking of stamping something else in the centre. Either that one or... this one. That one. Ooh, I'm going to do a little... I've re-inked and I'm going to stamp again. Oh, I might even do it a third time, actually. Hi, Darcy Mundy. Welcome, welcome. I got a girls' night on a Friday night making quick note cards using 3 different floral sets. Ooh, nice. How many have you got coming, Vic? Oh, I'm not sure this was a good idea. Because I tell you why. Because the distance between all the different prongs are not equal. So it makes it a little bit tricky to do the whole twisting and trying to get equal kind of like distances between them. You always end up with like a bit of a gap. But oh well. Right, and then I'm going to use that tiny centre just to do a little. There we go. All right. That's quite sweet, isn't it? Oh, managed to get ink on it. Ugh. Right, a bit of Lost Lagoon, I think. I love Lost Lagoon with this colour scheme. Managed to get something on there. Don't know what that is. All right, so this is what I don't particularly like, or I'm struggling with this leaf, is because if I want to stamp two together, if I go close, you see how that leaf is crossing over onto that leaf there? Urgh. So I'll do that instead. And then also you do have to bear in mind where this is ending, this tip, because if you do it too close then to the next flower, you're running the risk of bumping in to the other one. So that's amazing, Vicky. Oh wow, that's a lot of prepping. Have you got some helpers? Wow, that is so cool. Are you going to use the kits? Might find the kits helpful. Hi, Sandy. Right. So there is a singular leaf. Oh, there it is. It is super tiny though. That's the only thing about it. I wonder, is there anything I can chop up? I'm like, what flower can I cut into a leaf shape? But anyway, I will just do some of these. I'll have to do. It's a real classic, that Painted Poppy stamp set, because it's got some great dottage in it. It's got a great image. Right, I like that. I did like stamping those great big little the big balls. I like the big balls. I wonder if I can do. No, I'll just do those. I quite like those. They seem just to fit inside the top of the little cap there. There we go. Right, so I've used Highland Heather again, so let's use a bit of Boho Blue. Ooh, I fancy doing little like forget-me-nots. Oh, I just put down a stamp. Hold on, where'd it go? Hold on, where did you just go? Oh, there you are. I knew it moved. Oh, I only partially inked it. Ugh. That was close. Okay. So for those of you who've just joined, I'm planning to do a deep dive class into this stamp set only. on the 15th of December. So if you want to sign up to that, please let me know. If you're in the South Pacific and you would like to do this, I just need kind of a minimum of, I'd say 5 people to want to do it, and then I'll put it on, and people in the UK and Europe, and I'm happy to do it on a Saturday morning, so it'll be your Saturday evening. So I'll create an infographic, an advert for it, and then see what interest we can get for it. How do I keep them all together when you're using so many items? Usually I just leave everything on my desk, and then if I'm too tired to put them away that day, I will just put them away the next day. So basically I will open, like, so for example, if I was using, say, 3 stamp sets, I will just open the stamp set and go, right, what's missing? Clean those ones, put them away until I can see that it's all full up. And then, or I would just kind of get a stamp set, put it in, then get another stamp set and put it in the other one. And basically they don't go back on the shelf until they're completely full. Unless I've lost them, which does happen, unfortunately. Right, fresh Freesia. Let's pop back down to fresh Freesia then, and add. I quite like this little flower here. Did I use that before? Can't remember. Oh, I did, yeah. So this little flower is quite nice for a little bit of filler. This time I'm just going to do 1 and 2 stamps, because the fresh Freesia is such a light colour that you can't really get away with doing 3 stamps of this. So just the 2 is fine. 1, 2, 1, 2. But because I'm working with the stamps so much, I become very sort of familiar with them, if that makes sense. So I do kind of know, once I have a stamp set in my possession, I kind of pretty much know which stamps come from which stamp sets. And I keep them in alphabetical order on my shelf because it helps me to remember the names of them. I still do forget, like I did earlier. Which stamp set is the mouldy one? Oh, this one. Ooh, that one. I used it there. I just think it looks like mould, or it looks like a bit of ringworm. Nancy. Oh, Nancy, you're such an artful stamper. I love your sense of humour. Did you notice I wasn't yelling? You're welcomed. Oh, Nancy, you are definitely part of the community now, because you can hold your own. I love it. I hope people who are watching realise the camaraderie, and, you know, I'm going to see if I can rearrange my schedule on the 15th before I commit. Oh, okay, Patricia. Oh, and then there was somebody else who, there's some, Patricia, was that you that, I was going to say there's somebody who's a teacher, and let me know. Like, I am happy to do some classes throughout the Christmas, what we call Christmas holidays here in the UK. Like, I am happy to do some in that time period, because I know some of you are teachers and you don't get the weekdays off. So please email me if you are interested in doing classes over the kind of Christmas period, or what they call it, between Christmas and New Year. Oh, there's a term for the Christmas and New Year period. Oh, what's it called? Is it called Betwixtmas? Oh, Kathleen's a teacher. Okay. Hello, Anne Percival. Yeah, Betwixtmas. That's what it's called. That period that's between Christmas and New Year. There we go. I quite like that. I mean, I could try going in with the mouldy stamp, maybe with some soft sea foam. Oh no, wrong colour. Yes, please. Classes in the holidays. Yes, no, there will be a Zoom. There will be a worldwide Zoom happening. Yeah, there will be some Zoom. Ruth, I can't speak. This modern garden set comes with a punch. I think I'll revise and delete the suite out. Oh, were you going to have the papers, Glenna? Okay, let me try and speak properly. So over the Christmas holiday, I need to say summer holidays then. What is wrong with me? Over the Christmas holidays, I will open up a Zoom room for you guys to go hang out. Now, the only thing about that, though, is that if I need to do classes over the Christmas period, I will have to shut that Zoom room down. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with what happens between Christmas and New Year on Artful Stampin' Space, usually I open up a 2-week kind of Zoom where you can go and hop in there and hang out with your friends. And it's because over the Christmas holidays or any school holidays, my daughter doesn't need to use it for school. I mean, the other option is I just pay for a month on another channel. Anyway, I'll figure it out. What do you mean, Vicky? Dumber holidays. Oh, summer holidays. I was like, yeah, your finger missed the summer holiday. Yes, it is. It's summer holidays for you guys, definitely. Barbie on the beach. Okay, that worked, I think. It doesn't look too much like mould. It just looks like some frothy flowers in the background, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, no, you don't want the whole suite, Glenna. No, just the stamp set. And only the punch if you really, really like it. Yeah. Oh, ooh, Patricia, that sounds lovely. Polar Express. The other option is, and I haven't done this before, so I'm happy to take your comments and suggestions about this, is what I could do is I could pre-record some videos that actually what I do is just show in class, and then make them available for those of you who missed the class, a different price bracket. Or when I'm teaching the class on Zoom, I can record myself doing the stamping and then edit it all together. That's the other option. You don't know anyone who barbecues on the beach. Oh, I have friends in New Zealand that do. You think it's a myth, lol. Is that because you're not near the beach? Oh, you are when you go to Wollongong, though, aren't you? Right. Oh, excuse me. Right, there we go. I quite like that one. Right, I'm going to do one more because there are some stamps that I've not used yet. So I want to do that. So while I'm cleaning, can you suggest some colours, please, folks? I will go through all the colour schemes at the end, if anyone wants to have a go doing this. And I think this is a good one for me to teach. I'm happy to teach this one. My grandson is 4, so it should be a lot of fun. Oh, yes. I am sure. Actually, I don't know if my friend went on that and wants something similar. The Polar Express train ride. And you have people like dressed up on the train. And you get a little bell at some point. Yes, I did have a friend that did it last year. Yeah. They went with their little baby, who really didn't take much notice of it. I think they went for themselves. I don't know if it was like a Christmas present or something, but they enjoyed it. Okay, I've missed about 5-7 minutes. Was outside with the hubby looking at Christmas lights he put out. Oh, lovely. Oh, Jackie's brother-in-law does a Barbie on the beach. Melon Mambo. Okay, what, any other colour? No, if you are good enough to give up the room to everyone to Zoom, then you should pay you back by trending. Hold on. If you are good enough to give up the room to everyone to Zoom with friends over the holidays, then they should pay you back. Do you mean spending? Trending? I don't know if you're saying trending or spending, Lisa. Hi, Audrey. Oh, never too early for Christmas light. And that's Martina saying that as a German. I mean, the Germans know how to do Christmas like no other nation. Let's face it. Melon Mambo. And, ooh, what should we go for? Okay, I'm going to do some flirty with it because I want to show you this stamp. Which one have I not used? That one, and that one. So I think that one is kind of designed to use with that one, but potentially you could use this one as well, but I'll do something else with that one. Oh, dirtied my card already. That's clever. By attending classes. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Ooh, Tahitian Tide, Cajun Craze. Ooh. Oh, I used Cajun in the last one, Nancy. Did you see? Did you see? Look. Oh, Kim's don't go on until... Oh, I guess... Do you guys put lights up for Thanksgiving then? All right, I've got to think of a different layout. I'll do 3. This has got fluff on it already. 1, 2. Oh, got a hair on that one now. 3. And then I'm going to do 2 in each corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. There's Melon Mambo. So, Melon Mambo, over the top of that, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? A little bit of... Oh no, what's this? How's the song go? Mambo number 5. Oh, that's why that's in my head. I was like, why am I singing that song? It's like subliminal. Oh, I just had to grab my bag. Did you hear that? 2 places. Ooh, that's good. Oh, I love it when my second son comes home because he's so tall. He's able to do this thing where like we cross our arms over and he lifts us up. And oh my goodness, you get such a good deep crack through the back. It's amazing. Okay, so that looks fun. I think I've done something very bad to my kitty. Her eyes have been saucers all day. Oh, Nancy, what have you given her? Has she eaten something? Oh dear. Martina might be able to help. Martina's good with cats. She has a few. All right, so that was Flirty Flamingo. What were the other colours people were suggesting? Let me just scroll up. Oh, Wild Wheat, Tahitian Tide. Did someone say Granny Apple Green as well? So I'm tucking this leaf right over to the left so that I can then get another one in somehow. Either connecting it like just to the leaf. Or having it come from the flower. Because as I said, I don't like it when the leaves cross over on this one. It's a very different beast to some of the other stamps. Oh, I didn't ink that one up properly, but never mind. All right, and then there's some little, you see there's little spaces here. I don't like that. I just have to fill those in. There we go. Oh, catnip? Oh yes, she might have got into the catnip. What was Lisa saying? Are we going to have a Christmas party Zooming? Yeah, we have like a 2-week Christmas party, but we could organise a date like over 24 hours. Like to try and somehow get everybody in, like the Aussies. We'll have to try and calculate when will everybody be up. Like, is it this time of night? Like 11 p.m. my time, between 11 and 1 a.m. The Aussies are just about getting up, and the Americans are definitely up. Could do it. Could do it. Right. What was the one I wanted to show you? Oh, I wanted to see if... Oh, no. This one. Hi, Gina. I am. Today's the first day I've played with this stamp set. I had a little play with it this afternoon. And I'm going to be doing a class based on it. Oh, not sure now. All right, just keep stamping, Ruth. Keep stamping. Just keep stamping. Just keep stamping. It's quite pale. Not too sure if I've made the right decision. Okay, so this is what I call the fungus stamp. Look, how cute is that when it's in context of a flower? Like little middles. Oh, card swaps. Ooh, we have done a card send where basically you send to one person rather than sending to lots of people. If you do want to send to anybody, I have got a group called Artful Stampin Space Contacts, where if there are, well, you just have to go in there to see who's there, and quite a few of the regulars that are on my channel are in there, in that group. So you can, there is a list of addresses in there. Yeah, I have in the past organised what we call a card send, where you sign up for it and you just send it to one person, and then you get one in return. I've just realised I can't use that, it's too light, so I'm going to use the Flirty. because you see, if I'd stamp that with, well, not really properly, but I'm going to remember to do first and second generation. So first generation, second, first, second. How cute is that? First, second. Yeah, if anyone wants me to organise that, I can do that on Artful Stampin Space. If you do not use Facebook, you will need to email me for me to manually add you to that list. I like the fungus as the flower centre. I didn't do drugs. Nancy says. I didn't know cats liked valerian. As in, but when you say you drug your cats, is that like, is valerian dangerous to cats, or do they love it like catnip? Mine loves to play with the dog's toys. He stole a ball, has been knocking it around under bed at night. It's a good thing he's cute. Aww. Ooh, right. I think I'd like to use little flowers. I quite like this kind of like pink colour scheme. I don't know that I want to add anything else, any other colours to this. Just making sure this is properly clean. There we go. Oh, the papers are to die for, Mary. Did you see me show the papers earlier? Oh, I'm not sure now I've done this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I'm not sure about the little flowers now. Oh, not sure if that was a good idea. Oh, well. Come on, Ruth, keep going. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Get the Melon Mambo back out again. Oh, centers. Oh, yes. They could be bubble bath, couldn't they? That would make sense for them to be bubble bath. Or Granny Apple. I quite like flowers with green centres. No, so you're in Artful Stampin Space, Nancy. So what you need to go do is go to Facebook and go to search for Artful Stampin Space contacts. All right, and once you have to answer the questions, the entry questions. Oh, that's a bit insipid. It doesn't even show up. Oh, I don't know what I might do. A bit of Parakeet Party instead. If you can't find it, I'll send you the link. Oh, thank you. Martina's just done it. Not dangerous, but really, really effective. Oh, okay, Martina. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, it's a separate Facebook group, Nancy, you have to go to. You'll get there. Oops. All right, that's cute. I like that. So then I was thinking of doing some of these flowers. So I'm doing the whole 1, 2, 3 thing. That seems to work okay. 1, 2, 3. This looks Christmas. Oh, does it? Very pink Christmas. Concentrating. Oh, Nancy, you're quick off the mark there. Right, quite like that. Then where's my little tiny... So there's a little tiny stamp that I could do the centres. Oh, I was going to say I can colour them in with my Stampin' Blends, but my son has got them in his room right now. So I can just quickly grab a... That's Lemon Lime Twist. That'll do. Because I can be a bit more precise about that. Okay, that's quite cute. So if it's 11:26 in Sydney, what is it in Perth? Oh, don't. That'd be just too expensive, Navarana. I could get him a set of non-Stampin' Up alcohol pens. Right, we're going to have to do flickage as our dottage. So, I'm just going to do that. That is not a bad idea, actually, Navarana. Because my daughter's got a set of alcohol pens from Amazon. So that was Lemon Lime Twist flickage. I'm going to do a bit of Granny Apple Green flickage because it's a bit darker. There we go. Makes it look a little bit more interesting. Hey, Dawn, how are you? Nice to see you. 8:26. So they're 3 hours behind you. Center cluster needs centera. Oh, yes. You're right. Thank you. All right, I'm going to stop there. How long have I been live for? Oh, an hour and a quarter. All right, so today marks the first day I ever played with this stamp set. It wasn't on the live my first time. I did have a play this afternoon. So tonight we stamped these are half sheet wonders. So basically I just cut my A4 cardstock into half. So A4 is kind of the equivalent to 8.5 by 11 in the States. They're on sale, Ruth, I know, but even on with the sale price and my discount, it's like, oh. No, I'm happy for him just to use mine because I don't use mine every day, so it's all good. It's all good. But there is a sale on at the moment. Yep. 10% off ribbon and trim, 15% off all the inks, and 20% off paper from the annual catalogue, including cards and envelopes, cardstock, DSP, even the specialty DSP. That's all 20% off. All right, so stamp set used, if you didn't get it from the title already, is Modern Garden. Have not used any other stamp sets in this process at all. So I wanted to show you how fabulous it is. The only small criticism I would have about the stamp set is that it doesn't have another leaf shape. That would be my criticism of this stamp set. Apart from that, it's got lots of different options, and I really love the kind of layering effect that they are. There's stamps designed to be laid on top of each other, which is typically called two-step stamping in the Stampin' Up world. Right, so the first one I used, get the colours for that one, real red for the big flower with some cherry cobbler laid over the top, then crushed curry for the centres, then old olive for the leaves, then crushed curry for my little bauble-y things, you know. In case you ask which is best, all of them. Thank you. And then some wild wheat for these little flowers, and then Cajun Craze for these ones here. Then these ones were stamped, these little, what I call the little fungus or mold skin condition stamp. I stamped in real red. So that's the colour palette there. Just sort this out. There we go. Oh, actually, that one should come there. All right, so that's it. That's the way it looks in rainbow order. All right, so if anyone wants to take a screenshot of that. Oh, there we go. That's your money shot, as they say. Right, so this one went for a different type of stamp on this one, the big sort of the biggest blobby one, which is this one here. Then stamp that over it, and then that one in the middle. So for this one I used fresh Freesia for the big stamp with some Boho Blue and then Highland Heather. So that was the kind of the combination of 3 colours for the big flowers, and then I did a kind of variety of those for the other smaller ones. And then the leaf, the big leaf, was stamped in Lost Lagoon, and then some of these little texture, the fungus stamp, was soft sea foam. Let's get these into some kind of order. There we go. So there you've got soft sea foam, Lost Lagoon, Boho Blue, Highland Heather, fresh Freesia. This is very much a Glenna one. Thank you so much, Gina. Lots of love to you. Thank you. All right, and then the last one of the night. This, I feel like I've gone back in time when I used to do 3 one-sheet wonders in one live back in the day when I started doing more of these. And I think it was during like lockdown, and we had all the time in the world, so we'd do 2-hour lives or 3-hour lives. Anyway, it's not quite that long today, but right, this one, all the pinks. So Flirty Flamingo and Melon Mambo. So for this one, the flower stamp I used was this kind of like very Mary Quant looking flower, and then that detail one over the top of it. So that was Flirty Flamingo with Melon Mambo, and then I used Bubble Bath for ones in the background, and yeah, other little flower stamps. And for the leaf for that one, then I used Granny Apple Green, then Parakeet Party for the centres, and then just coloured in with Lemon Lime Twist the centres there because I couldn't be bothered to do the stamping. And then did a bit of flickage with Granny Apple Green pen and Lemon Lime Twist pen. These two. which are subtly different. So there we go. Oh, lovely to see you, Gina. Take care. That time was fabulous, Ruth. Yes. We had nothing else to do. Well, some of us didn't. Some of us were very busy. I know some of you were working on the front line. Mary, were you? I think you worked, didn't you, throughout lockdown, COVID? Right. Yes. So let me know which one. I've been through all the colours, haven't I? Oh, my tummy just made the weirdest noise. There we go. 1, 2, 3. What's your favourite? Hi, Melanie. Welcome back. Thank you, Jackie. Thanks, Nina. Oh, did anyone comment on what they felt I should do if you miss a class? Take care, Nancy. I'm just looking back at your comments. Okay, if anyone has any particular thoughts about that, then about me recording and selling a tutorial but not having a class, let me know. I think the only one that things I can really do that for is where things are quite specific. I will not be offering that with like class 1 and the wreath class, because I need to see your work. But I think with a class like this where you have a specific stamp set, I think I could do that with. I think the last one is my favourite, the middle second. No, you're all entitled to your yeah. Oh, Mary, that's hard. Yeah. Number two, says Glenna. Even without the dottage, Glenna? I don't know what it is about the big flowers on the third one, but they look like they're popped up. That one, yes, I think it's because you stamp. Yeah, it's got the little lines in it, which I kind of wish that some of the others had that detail. Like I wish they'd done the detail into the leaf there. See, I really should design stamps for Stampin' Up, because I would just take it up a little notch. Just a little notch. Yep, everyone has their own tastes. Yes. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go now. I've made you all choose your favourites. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. And do let me know if you're interested in doing that class on the 15th of Modern Garden. So I will be teaching, what did I say I'd do? Oh, my pieces of paper gone. Oh, there, right. Yeah, so I'll definitely be showing you how to do that formation, which is actually very similar to this one, but I will definitely teach you how to do that one. Then that one. And possibly that one. Or what I could do is not do that one, but do that one, that one, that one, and some form of cluster. Yeah. Okay, Lisa. I've got you down for that one. Oh, for me to design a stamp set, I need to sell another 900,000 CSV. I'm coming up to my 100 CSV mark. So, which is, you know, amazing, really. But yeah, for me to design my own stamp set, I need to sell another $900,000 worth. I think Glenna loves number 2 best because you use the mouldy stamp, which can go for dottage. Hello, Barb. Hello. Oh, please watch the replay, Barb. I don't even like this set, but somehow you always make them come alive. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Melanie. Right, take care, everybody. Oh, excuse me. Lots of love to you all. Yeah, my bed is calling me. That's fine, Glenna. No. Hope you can make it. All right. Bye. Guess I've changed my mind. Oops. Sorry, Dawn. Oh, Jackie, I'll put you down. Thank you very much. All right. Bye. So, Jodie, Lisa, Shaz, and Jackie, you do not need to email me. Okay. I'm going to have you on my list. There we go. You're on the list. Oh, I better write surnames. Oh, because I got muddled up between people with the same names. Shaz Conabeer, Lisa Atley, and Jodie Hoffman. Right, yes, I must get in the habit of... I'm terrible. I write down first names and think, oh, I'll be fine.